Joy Olson here, Blockbuster Fundraising, here again with a daily fundraising tip. Ooh, we got so much to do now. Christmas is almost here, but the tip today is about something really important that you can do each and every day now through December 31st in the office, and that is your thank you notes. So today I'm bringing you 20 great tips from Penelope Berg, who really has a whole donor-centered thank you survey put together, and these are 20 tips that she says your thank you notes must contain. And I've got an inspirational true story to tell you about a great thank you note. Okay, this happened in the Midwest at a community hospice center, and they had just sent out, they got a new donor, a $100 donation, and the development director, the fundraiser, sat down and wrote a very nice thank you note. Well, a couple of days later, the donor called the community hospice center and she said, I'd like to speak to whomever wrote that lovely thank you letter to me. So the development director and the donor, they start talking and they have a wonderful conversation, and the donor asks her, what next? What are your plans there? And of course the fundraiser, the development director, was ready to talk to her about their hopes and dreams, and they hung up. The very next day, a courier arrived with a note and a check, and the note said, "For your hopes and dreams," and the check was for $25,000. Now, that should give you major inspiration to really take time and effort and put your gratitude into your thank you notes. So let's get started. Let's take a look at those 20 tips that you'll want in your thank you notes this year. Okay, here is Pamela Berg's list of 20 things that make a thank you letter superior. Number 1, the letter is a real letter, not a pre-printed card. 2, it is personally addressed. 3, it has a personal salutation, no dear donor or dear friend. 4, it is personally signed. And 5, it is personally signed by someone from the highest ranks of the organization. 6, it makes specific reference to the intended use of the funds. Refer to that ask. That's what they're donating for. 7, it indicates approximately when the donor will receive an update on the program being funded. 8, it includes the name and the phone number of a staff person whom the donor can contact at any time, or an invitation to contact the writer directly. 9, it does not ask for another gift. 10, it does not ask the donor to do anything, like complete an enclosed survey, for example. 11, it acknowledges the donor's past giving where applicable. It acknowledges the donor's past giving. That's 11. 12, it contains no spelling or grammatical errors. 13, it has an overall can-do, positive tone, as opposed to oh, we're so worried, a hand-wringing one. 14, it communicates the excitement, the gratitude, and the inner warmth of the writer. 15, it grabs the reader's attention in the opening sentence and scene. Think of your subject lines. Don't be boring. Grab their attention. Be different. Be bold. Thank them so they'll remember it. 16, it speaks directly to the donor. 17, it does not continue to sell. 18, it is concise, no more than 2 short paragraphs long. 19, it is received by the donor promptly. I used to work like crazy to get the thank you notes out within a couple of days. I don't care how many you've got, get help. Remind them how grateful you are and that you're going to thank them right away. And 20 plus, they say in some circumstances, and you can figure those out for yourself, the letter is handwritten. I'm sure for the $25,000 gift, that was a handwritten note, plus a telephone call. Hey, Joy Olson here, Blockbuster Fundraising, with your daily tip, counting down to 2016 fundraising success, and oh my goodness, it's almost here. I can't even believe it, can you? I know you've got a million things to do, but wanted to get this tip out to you, keep you inspired, and use it. It will work. So good luck, happy fundraising, stay healthy, stay inspired, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.